Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my next review. And today I'm looking at Transformers Legacy Breakdown, part 4 of 5 of Menasor. And to let you know, the instructions are the Legacy Evolution instructions, so I wouldn't be surprised if a little bit down the road we may see him in Legacy Evolution packaging rather than Legacy packaging. I think they just did the Legacy packaging to keep it in with the other parts of Menasor. Funny thing is, he's been a little easier to find than Dead End has been. I think simply because he is in Wave 4 of Legacy, also known as Wave 1 of Legacy Evolution. But let's get a move on. So we'll take a look at our packaging. And again, it is the Legacy packaging. And you can see his vehicle mode here. Here is his name, Breakdown, Legacy, Deluxe Class in different languages, Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy, Hasbro. On this side, here is his robot mode, up close of his head like we normally see. On this side, our typical artwork on the Legacy packaging. On the top, 4 of 5 for Menasor, QR code, which is what we see on the Legacy Evolution packaging, so that's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if we see them change the packaging at some point for Breakdown. Here is the barcode along with a bunch of different words, and on the back are product shots of him, 4 of 5 of Menasor, our warning, don't eat anything, and some more words and stuff. So that is it for the packaging. And getting down to Breakdown, and he is pretty much a repaint slash slight remold of Wild Rider. And actually, I think I still have Wild Rider's packaging here, so you can kind of get an idea. So here you can see the front end is pretty much the same. I think quite a bit. Yeah, there's quite a bit of it that's the same with a few minor differences. I don't mind too much. I would have been a little nicer if they would have done like a bigger remold of the front. And one issue, and forgive the hair, I think that's one of my beard hairs. And one issue I have is it's got this full piece that you have to take off in order to transform him, and I would have preferred if it had been split in half. Pretty sure we'll see an upgrade kit for that. I know there is an upgrade kit by Go Better Studios for Wild Rider that gives it different arms. You replace the arms and it has like opening pieces for the arms, and it's still in the same color and all that. So I might look at getting those. Now, the combined mode, I'm not going to get into that until a later point, because it's really just the same as Wild Rider. Pull this piece up and then fold this piece up and it'll attach to the leg. But I'll get to that eventually. Still, here's our paint. So he's got this cream color to him. Translucent smoke on the windows. Red right here, big old giant Decepticon symbol, so very cool on that. Here you can see the bottom of it. Got some gunmetal gray, maybe a little more silver, closer to silver. It's not quite silver. It's sort of a blend, kind of an in-between for the wheels. Pretty sure we'll see some kind of filler kit that'll fill that in. On the back, I would have liked to have seen some paint for the taillights, but yeah, and he is supposed to be like a generic Lamborghini, you know, I'm so used to calling it a Lambo, but that's what he's supposed to be. Got some blue down at the edge here, and then the back going all the way around. Still looks very cool. Yeah, not bad at all. And of course, he rolls pretty nicely. Of course, I've got this soft, so kind of got it. Yeah. But it is not too bad. It could, yes, it could have been done better with the a little bit more of a remold than we got, but I don't mind it too much. It's just slightly different enough where I'm okay with it. This one, he's only got one weapon, not two like the others, and it does store underneath, so that's pretty cool. And I think they did that because we get the rear wing, rather than, you know, normally the weapons would go on there. So it'll also work out when going into combined mode. You can keep that weapon there, just like how you could store the other weapons on the others in their normal spots. So it'll work out in the end. And again, I'm pretty sure like Go Better Studios or DNA Design, or maybe even both, will have an upgrade filler kit that'll replace this wing with one that splits apart, because I think that would have been just much better decision. So yeah, so that is it for vehicle mode. So let's get into robot mode. So we're going to pull the gun out, and you can see it is this wide tab right here that plugs in right there. So we'll pull that out. Then want to pull the wing off. And now for transforming, what we want to do is open these out. Then there we go. Untab it. You can hear just how fun that is untabbing, but bring it around and then get it just like that. So when you're going into vehicle mode, you want to make sure that you're bringing it around on these points right here. So we'll split the legs, we'll close up these bits, bring down the feet, and there's that all done. So now the next bit that we're gonna do, gonna get in here, untab the windshield, bring it up till you feel it click. And yeah, see, I think mine had been in a difficult spot, so, but yeah, just leave it like that. Then bring it up just like this. Then once we can get it out, well, this is always the hardest part for me. Yeah, then you could just like split these apart like I'm doing in order to bring it all down. It's a bit fiddly, but yeah, you can bring it down like this if you like. That's not the full proper transformation, but I'll get into the proper transformation. We want to make sure we also turn the legs around. So now raise you up just a little bit more. Open up the chest, bring up the head, close the chest back up, just like that. Then bring out the hands, untab the elbows, same thing with this side. Bring out the hands, untab the elbows, and there we go. There we have Breakdown in his robot mode. And he doesn't look too bad. I still have that packaging, so you kind of see... Whoops, wrong one. You can kind of see the differences here. Yeah, I mean, most of it's pretty much the same, which is somewhat unfortunate, but they did do a slight remold on the chest, of course, different head. That I would have preferred like a little more being done than what had been, but it's not as bad as it could have been, honestly. Issue I have with mine is need to loosen up these bits of the legs a little bit more, because like you get close enough and they just want to come back down. So if I want like a little bit more of a spread, it doesn't want to do it. So that is rather a bummer in my opinion. I don't know what I need to do, but I'm thinking there might be too much plastic in there or something, so we'll see what I can do. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, and for transformation, you could also, just like with Wild Rider, bring these down. Just bring it down like this, and then you could have it like that if you like. Completely up to you. Me personally, like, I'll have Wild Rider like that, but Breakdown, I just leave it up like this. And then it kind of, that way in robot mode, each has its own different look. And it works for me. So, take a look at that head. And there is that very breakdown looking head. Man. Sorry. Been a bit cold here, so I got the sniffles. But that red face, yellow eyes, that blue helmet, still very cool. Not bad at all. See all the arms down here with that cream color, sort of a like closer to white, not full cream color, but it's close enough to a cream color. It still looks good with the blue, of course. Breakdown's colors, absolutely love it. Absolutely think it's a really good addition here. Articulation, the head rotates, and that is it. Arms come out this far. Can do full 360, but does get, kind of got to pull it out to get the full 360. We got bicep swivel. We got just a smidge over 90 for the elbow, not much, if really, and nothing for the wrist. We have waist. Legs kick forward that far, kick back that far. They get stopped by this part of the backpack. Just over the full Van Damme, or yeah, just slightly over the full Van Damme. So not bad there. We have thigh. We have over 90 for the knee. And feet can move forward. And we have that much of an ankle pivot, so not bad at all. Now his gun, he can hold that in this. Sorry. Can hold his weapon, and according to the instructions, he can also hold this in either hand or in either post. Or another thing that the instruction shows that you can do, plug it in like this, or actually I think they want it more kind of like this, but plug it in like this, plug it into his hand here, and he's got an axe weapon. I don't know, it's weird. Said I would rather it have been part of this permanently and split in half, and then you could just fold them down, so like fold them in a way. Okay. It's like if it would have split in half, it could have folded. And then this half of this could have been here and folded down like that, and then it wouldn't get in the way of his knee either. Like, I would have preferred something like that. Would have made more sense, honestly. But yeah. But there we go. Breakdown. Fourth part of our Menasor. And not bad. Could have been done better. I definitely agree with a lot of people that there should have been more parts of him that were remolded rather than just repainted. Should have been a little further away from Wild Rider's look than he is in vehicle mode. Robot mode, in part, like the parts that connect to for Menasor's legs, perfectly fine with those being the same in order to match up. That's fine, but like the front end could have been a whole new piece and it wouldn't changed anything, especially for combination. Yeah, this, even if it's just like, yeah, the whole piece. I mean, they could have still split it like they did this, but they could have redone this whole piece. So that's why I'm not wouldn't be surprised, because I think would be able to remove it from here. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get an upgrade kit that has a whole new piece. Really wouldn't be surprised at all. And I'd be accepting. So if it, like say DNA Designs, whole new front end, and then this part split apart, because they would be very good at paint matching with this cream color. I know they would have. They're very, very good. Same thing with Go Better Studios. Their paint matching is very good. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but how close it gets, it works. So yeah. So that is going to be it for me. Pretty soon I will be getting to Motormaster, and then after that it'll be on to combining them into Menasor. And that's where I'm really going to get into doing everything for the combined mode, is on that Menasor video. But there is breakdown, and that is going to be it for me again. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.